So track temp obviously bouncing around quite a bit with the cloud cover, about 40 degrees. I'm sure you felt it, but the wind picked up quite a bit, quite gusty during the national anthem.
It's 5 minutes, George. I don't have a look at your defentry, but remember that.
What's your recommendation? Somebody get that dry ice fan, please. Later as usual.
We have headwind there, according to my map, so I would go with the entry 4 we've talked about. And track temp is bouncing now, 36. 3 minutes. 2 minutes.
So Ocon P8 and Verstappen P9, they're both on the hard. Other cars in front of you and around you are on the medium. And then you've got Hulkenberg, Lewis and Joe on the hard. Norris is on the soft.
90 seconds, fire up. Pit limiter on. 1 minute. 45 seconds. Bite point find. 30 seconds. 15 seconds. 5.
Clutch position was on target.
Lots of vibrations again.
So we'll have coasting out of turn 17 and then 4 burnouts from the DRS line with double spacing. The last car approaching the grid. Gasly car ahead 0.8, Leclerc behind 1 second. Gasly ahead 0.7, that'll be DRS next lap. Gasly ahead 0.4, Leclerc behind 1.4. Gasly car ahead 0.6, and we'll have green 13, position 6. Green 13, position 6. Leclerc 1.2 behind.
Shift felt very poor, except the last corner.
So think about coming up to this entry. Gasly 0.7 ahead, DRS this.
Just let me know if he's going to get DRS as well.
So you have DRS, he does have DRS as well. So go ahead 0.8.
Return on the green change.
Ethan, green 13, position 4. Good job. Magnussen car behind 2.4. So let's just get on top of that management. Turn 4, turn 6. Car behind now, Verstappen. So gap ahead 1.1 to Gasly, 2.5 behind to Verstappen.
Need more flap.
Gap 0.9 to Gasly, 2.1 behind to Verstappen. Gasly has 0.9 ahead of him. So let's just make sure we keep on top of those tyres, 4 and 6. So 1.3 ahead to Gasly, 1.7 behind to Verstappen. So 1.2 ahead, Gasly's got 1.0 to Sainz, 1.4 behind. Now Alonso P2 did 33.8. So 1.5 ahead, 1.2 behind Verstappen. Verstappen at 1.0, he has DRS. So Gasly ahead 1.3, he's lost DRS to Sainz. Gap 0.9 ahead, 1.9 behind. So 0.9 ahead, 0.6 behind. Just give us some feedback on the tyres. A couple of the medium runners already complaining.
Yeah, slide it along.
Gap 0.8 ahead, 0.7 behind to Verstappen.
Big vibration on the brakes.
So Gasly ahead 0.7, Verstappen behind 0.5. Leader's currently doing 33.0. So if we just hang on to Verstappen and follow him through Gasly.
You made that sound easy. Where's Leclerc?
So Leclerc currently struggling with fronts. He's 3.8 behind you. He got overtaken by Magnussen early on. You made it look easy.
Should listen to your engineers more often.
Okay, so we just get head down now and look after those tyres. Gap ahead 1.1 to Verstappen, 1.1 behind to Gasly.
My gut tells me it's going to be a plan A race.
Copy that. 1.4 ahead, 1.2 behind. So Perez just picking up the pace now, 32.6. So Gasly 1.1 behind. Alonso and Sainz currently doing 33.1. Behind 1.2. So that was same lap time Alonso and Sainz.
Target lap.
I'll get back to you. So currently target +5. So gap behind 1.9. More we can open up, the longer we can go.
Check the rear. Weird slide.
Hey, we're just looking into the wind at the moment. Gasly behind 2.4.
There'll be something that I feel like with the rear.
So get behind 2.2. Just let us know your pushing level.
I I'm going as fast as I can to make 5 extra laps.
Copy. Get behind 2.6. The pace at the front looks to have picked up a bit now. They're doing 32.4. So car ahead is now Sainz, 3.7. We could just see a bit of crosswind with that rear end. Let us know if it's any better now.
I needed a lap or two to give me tyres cooler.
Phil. Gap ahead 3.7. So Sainz ahead doing 33.1. So Gasly's just pitted, so let's push hard now. So don't worry about looking after these tyres anymore. So we'll go flat out, one more lap.
They still feel okay with tyres.
So just show me what you've got then.
Yeah, this is it. The last lap was they can go a good couple more laps in this case.
Just let me know flat. Plus 0.3.
It's alright.
Box. So we'll be out lap normal. So Gasly car behind 4.2. So car ahead is Stroll, 3 seconds. He's still on the hard.
Lots of vibrations for these.
Fun. So if we just bring these in over the first couple of laps, we'll manage these tyres. Gap ahead 2.4 to Stroll, behind 3.5.
That's a lot of traffic ahead.
So gap ahead 1.5 to Leo. All these cars ahead are on their hards that they'd started the race on. Albon, who's on a medium.
There's so much vibration with this set.
Yeah, copy that. We can see it in the data, and we see your markers. Gap ahead 1.2.
Let me know if he's got DRS.
He does. Gap 1.3. So gap ahead 0.8. Joe also has DRS. Nice job. Next car is Stroll, 1.7. So 0.9 to Stroll. He has
He's
DRS.
with diff dragging into turn 8.
All feedback. Negative. Gap 0.4. Green 3, position 2. Green 3, position 2. You can use diff mid 1 for turn 8.
So change the front wing.
Will do. Front wing looks okay to us. Gap 0.4. It's Sonoda 1.5 ahead. Stroll 0.9. Does have DRS. Green 3, position 2. Green 3, position 2. Sonoda ahead 1.2.
Where Alonso and Sainz have been pitted.
So Alonso's just pitted 6.5 ahead.
He's come out further ahead than when we boxed.
And Sainz is 8 ahead. Benefited slightly with that traffic. Sonoda ahead 1.0. So car behind now is Gasly 1.5. Ahead 1.1 to Sonoda. Gap 0.4. So Sainz is currently doing 32.7. He is 7.5 ahead, and he has a 5-second penalty. The gap ahead 1.5. That little derate use is looking good.
Up ahead.
Sainz doing 32.6. Ahead 1.2 to Hulk. Gap 1.2. Gap 0.9. Sainz was a 33.5. 30 laps remaining. So gap ahead now 2.8 to Lewis. He's on 27 lap old hard tyres. Sainz last lap 32.7. Gap 6 seconds.
Are you happy for me to push at high speed?
Yeah, we'll feed back to you in a second. Gap ahead 2.4. Gap ahead 2.2. Happy to lean on the tyres a little bit more in the high speed, but obviously don't go mad. Sainz 32.7.
Are you more worried about 6 or 8?
Well, 8 is the peak, but 6 does lead to that peak in 8. Our target at the moment is to get within 5 seconds of Sainz. You're currently at 5.0. Gap ahead is 1.6 to Lewis. Gap 1.3. And Sainz was a 32.7. Gap 1.4. And Lewis has been told not to hold you up. Gap ahead 1.0 just outside DRS. Sainz 32.7. 0.8 ahead. So Lewis should be letting you pass now.
Negative. Ah, yep. Thank you very much appreciated.
So Lewis's race is with Ocon, the car ahead of you. So Ocon ahead 2.1. He's still on his 31 lap old hards. Sainz and Alonso both doing 32.3. Gap ahead 1.9. Gap to Sainz 2.2. So Ocon looks like he's just overtaken Sainz. So car ahead there is Sainz, 1.5.4. So Alonso's doing 32.4. Gap ahead 1.6 to Sainz. It sounds like he might be struggling with tyres. So car ahead now is Ocon. Gap 1.2. Gap 1.0. So gap 1.0, you have DRS. Let's attack on. So we don't have concerns for the tyres to the end. 0.7 ahead to Ocon. Let's push and get past him. So Sainz ahead 1.4. Up ahead 0.2. Gap behind 0.8. Ocon has DRS. Gap to Sainz 0.9. You have DRS. Gap 0.6.
So we roll.
Nice, nice job. 5.7 ahead.
George, now we go for Alonso. We go for Alonso.
Sainz has DRS.
Gap ahead.
Alonso last lap 31.5, 5.0. So gap behind 1.5, ahead 5.6. Sainz behind 1.5. Gap ahead 6.0. So Alonso doing 31.3, just seeing an increase in wind speed. Gap ahead 6.6, behind 1.8. So 18 laps remaining. Alonso doing 31.4. Sainz behind doing 32.2. So Alonso 31.5, Sainz 31.9. Gap behind 2.0. Alonso 31.3. Sainz 31.9. Just give us some tyre feedback.
Yeah, about right. Be better, be worse.
Know the feeling. Gap behind 2 seconds. Yes, Sainz 31.9. Gap behind 2.6.
Yeah, the 5 second, right?
He does, yeah. So we got 14 laps remaining. Alonso's doing 31.2s. Sainz behind. Last lap was a 31.7.
You hear me doing that? Just have a think what you want to do under a BSC or safety car.
Hey, come.
Could we go front 7?
Happy to go 7. Just expect some earlier D-rates.
Or is it better to go 6 than 7?
Hey, firm.
Ooh, do we have anything of a locker for the understeer? 17?
And happy to go Strat 7 now. Only thing left in there is a bit more EB. So Alonso last lap also 31.9.
Just so you guys understand that I'm driving fast as I can.
Yeah, Aper. We're seeing a slight drop in laps for everyone. So 9 laps remaining.
Downshifts.
Copy.
Can you check the board? I think the info is incorrect. Or it's Lewis's, obviously.
Pit board information looks correct to me. I suspect it might be Lewis's you're looking at. So 5 laps remaining.
Who's the car ahead of Fernando? On track.
Perez.
We're that close to Perez?
No, sorry, Sargent on track.
Just gonna say. What lap time number medium runners doing?
Verstappen 30.5. Lewis 31.4. So Lewis has just overtaken Leclerc for P6. He's in free air now. Feed you back.
All good. How far behind Sainz is Lewis?
He's 14 seconds behind Sainz currently.
Okay, so he's not getting to the 5.
So 2 remaining. Go Strat 5 to the end.
Vibrations and the braking.
Copy that. 1 lap remaining. Overtake available, turn 8, turn 17. Gap ahead 1.6 to Sargent. Overtake available at 16.2.
Great race, guys. That was fun. Very good job.
Yeah, good job. That was P4. Some nice overtakes in there as well.
George, great driving, good recovery, damage limitation were really good.
Thanks, Toto. Now let's get this car fast.
And we're going to have green 1, position 14. So final order was Verstappen from Perez.
How far ahead?
33 ahead. So Alonso P3, himself P4, and then Sainz. Lewis got himself back up to P6, ahead of Leclerc, and then Gasly, Ocon and Magnussen rounding out the top 10.